Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Gaming Quitte, the most delicious Quitte of them all. Today I am not the only delicious person here because my buddy Lerart is here with me too.
Hello guys, I'm Lerart.
Please follow him on Twitter.
It helps my self-esteem, please.
Exactly. And today we're going to take a look at the new Gala Dragalia banner, which is for the second anniversary. And it features Gala Zena, Meene, was it? Right? I looked it up earlier. Meene.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Midgardsormr Zero. So I would say let's get right into it and take a look at Gala Zena. It's maybe this is some kind of spoiler territory, I guess. This is not Zethia, but she kinda is, so just play the story, everyone. It's good. And she's cute, right? Isn't she? Oh, I like that outfit.
Yeah.
She's cute.
She got a Warmite. Like,
What?
you know how like I'm sorry, but you know how did you read the prologue? They found like a colorful gem.
No, I haven't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wait, what? Which prologue? What?
For chapter 15.
Oh yes. Ah, right. Oh, this is it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is this a gem?
No, they were like, oh,
No.
that's a gem. It's
Yeah,
from
but
the
yes,
thing on the
yeah,
staff.
you're right. Yeah, you're
But
right.
like,
but...
I thought it was a Warmite for some reason.
I mean,
It
it would make sense because it was about summoning people to the castle,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it kind of makes sense. So
Yeah, summoning is canon.
that's kind of
Yeah.
cool when they do that. So.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she's a 5-star. Oh, I always get these mixed up.
Staff.
Staff. It's a staff. A 5-star staff. She is a attack unit though, which is interesting. And we're just gonna go through her kit, and then we'll talk about her a little bit. So her first skill is Glorious Sanctuary. It's her shareable skill. It costs 5 skill points. Restores HP to all teammates, creates a healing zone, and for 60 seconds increases the entire team's strength by 15%. The strength increase will not stack. So this is... let's just go through the whole kit, I guess, so we can talk about it. His second skill, her second skill, is Holy Crown. It deals light damage to multiple targets and nearby enemies and increases the rate at which the user's force strike charge by 30% for 15 seconds. This speed will not stack. She has recovery potency, just like most staffs have. Her chain coil ability actually is above 10%, equals critical rate plus 13%, which means when like she does a lot of hits, she gets increased critical rate, or like the whole team. Her first ability is Hallowed Auspex 2, grants the user an Auspex gauge. The Auspex gauge fills when the user's first or second skills are used. When the gauge is completely filled, it grants the user the Twilight Moon effect. And then her skin sparkles because she's a vampire. No, I'm sorry. When this effect is active, it grants the user a unique force strike with 5 increasingly powerful charge levels. This effect cannot stack and will be consumed on use. Her second ability is Sacred Shield, so she's a dual resistance character, resistant to poison and curse. And her third ability is Auspex Prayer. When an ability increases the user's HP, their strength will increase based on the amount of HP gained. This bonus strength will be reduced if the user is below max HP relative to the amount of HP lost, and will return if they are healed. This strength buff is not triggered by HP increases from core abilities and chain core abilities. That's a lot.
Yeah.
So, what is your first impression of Gala Zena?
I don't know.
Okay, cool.
Like,
Thanks for being here.
she's weird. She's really different. Like, first, she's the first attacking staff we got in the game ever.
Yeah, we talked about this earlier, and I thought that Heinwald was one too, but he apparently is not.
Yeah, he's a healing unit. I mean, he does decent damage, and but he's classified as an healing unit. So Zena is the first staff that is classified as attack unit, and it's weird because like she can buff the entire team a lot with like the Auspex Prayer and her first skill, but it's weird. how the buff works on her ability.
Yeah, that's like, I wonder, like, does she have something on her own kit where her HP go up? Not really, right?
I guess they meant like recovery.
Oh, I thought
I
like
could be wrong.
like increases the user's HP. I thought like that's like
Max
Halloween
HP, right?
Lowen's. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah. I
that's
thought
how
that
I
too.
understand it.
Like Silas hit Lowen, but I could be wrong. It's just that it doesn't make any sense like to her. Like I thought that first too, but when I started thinking like it doesn't make sense for her to be that way if she cannot increase the max HP.
But it
So
but
I
it does
thought-
say like this is not triggered by HP increase by core abilities and chain core abilities, so we are talking about max HP. This sentence
Maybe.
wouldn't make any sense if not.
I mean, it's not triggered, but yeah, I guess that's true. It's just weird. The wording here is weird. Maybe it's not weird. It's just that her kit doesn't make sense. I think.
Like, because she herself does not increase her own HP, so I mean she's a healing unit, so it doesn't really hurt to bring Halloween Lowen's skill. Wait, no, Halloween's Lowen's skill share only gives
Increases
defense and
defense.
heals. Yeah, so
Yeah.
huh. This is weird.
It's so weird.
Maybe we're missing something, but
Maybe.
I don't.
And like, the weird thing too is that if it's max HP increase, it has a flat limitation. Like, you cannot increase more than 20% of your max HP.
Yeah, so she at best would get a 20% strength bonus, which isn't bad. Like,
It's
that's
yeah,
interesting. But
it's
the
not
second
bad,
the
but-
second you get hit, you lose that,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, I'm hoping it's based on the recovery. I know the wording makes you believe that it increases max HP, but like based on the amount of HP gained, I think that's recovered, like HP recovered from healing.
Yeah, but then you would never, like, if you never get hit, you would never be able to activate the buff.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's just weird because if she would have something in her kit that increases her own HP, I would completely be like, yeah, that's it. But it's just weird.
And like she has a force strike. We have to see how her force strike is, but
You are actually able to see how it works in the preview they did on the Tokyo Live game show, game show live stream, where they previewed Gala Zena. I will try to look up a video and put it on the screen. But basically, it charges forever. Like Okada tried to do it, and he got hit several times. And then it's like a huge meteor storm that's going down, and it's huge. Like, it takes up half the arena. It's crazy.
yeah. So I did not watch that, but yeah, checking like her kit, like her skill 2 is the damage dealing skill. I don't know, man. I'm really not sure about her. Like, first, light content right now does not need a healer, and she looks like a in between a healer and a DPS unit, and a buff bot. But
She's an attacking,
from-
healing buff bot, yeah.
yeah,
Sorry.
but from reading her kit, like, we could be wrong, but from what I'm getting so far, she does not look that great. I don't know, maybe her damage mods are like just crazy, and she can increase, like, if it's from recovery, she can increase your strength by, like, I don't know, like 30 like 100%. Like, I doubt that's not gonna happen, but like,
Yeah.
just trying to like explain, like, we could be wrong, she could be amazing, but at least from my opinion, from what I'm seeing right now, she does not look that good. She's probably good because, like, she's a Gala unit.
Yeah, I mean, Gala Renzel was awful for the longest time, but he finally is good now, I guess,
Yeah.
from what I've heard.
Yeah.
So the thing is, I already told you this like before we were recording, because I think if you like to play a healer, I think she might be a good choice, because as you said, you don't really need a healer in Tartarus right now, but you can play her probably, because if her mods are good, she can deal out damage while she buffs and heals the team, and I think that's interesting. It's interesting. I will not be sad if I do not get her, but let's be honest, I will be sad if I do not get her, because she's so cute. That's my main reason. I'm not summoning for meta purposes. I'm summoning for waifu purposes. So, but I like that they try and do new things with characters, and I'm at the point where I trust Cygames enough to not release a character that's completely BS. Because I don't think they have done that recently. I could think like Linnea gets some not so nice words from some people because she's a difficult unit to play, and there's just better units, but she's a cool unit. I like Linnea a lot. Like her playstyle is just fun.
Yeah.
So
I think it's more possible for her, like from what we've seen on the past few months, we got a lot of good units, but we got so many like not so great units. So that's a thing that's happening. I feel like who was the last Gala? Was it Lexi, right?
yes.
Yeah, she's really good, but like not meta breaking. The other one was Leif, I think. Yeah, and he again really good, not meta breaking. Probably the case with Gala Zena. I feel like the only meta breaking Gala were Alex and Cleo.
Yeah, and at the time, Cerise was also really good.
Oh yeah.
I mean, she's good now again thanks to the buffs, but so yeah, but these two were just absolutely meta defining. I don't think that Gala Zena will be the same. So
yeah, I don't know, like the fact that she's a healer already makes her not a meta breaking unit in my opinion. The only exception for that are Grace and Halloween Lowen, just because their kits are just so good at what they do. But I don't know, we could be wrong.
I guess they are also trying to be a bit more cautious when it comes to things nowadays. Like so to not have another Grace situation, because Grace is just so good that you kind of. I know that like some people feel like they miss out because they don't have her, and I understand that completely. Like I can just auto a lot of stuff thanks to her, which makes the game, I wouldn't say easier, but easier farmable. Let's just say that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think the same will happen with Gala Zena. So would you if we wouldn't have the free summons, would you summon for
her? Depending on the mods, like healing mods, the damage mods, and how everything works, it's weird. So far, I would not, but maybe I will. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong about her. Maybe she's like broken, but
yeah, like,
I just don't think that's the case.
We usually only notice a few days after the banner starts.
Mm-hmm.
So I would. I'm happy if I pick her up. Let's say that. But the main goal, because she's cute, that's the main reason. But my main goal for the banner will be Meene. So I already forgot how to pronounce it again. Meene, exactly, Meene. So tell me something about Meene.
She's a win unit. We're getting Master Ciela next month.
Oh,
so,
right.
Yeah. In like a few weeks, actually. So yeah, that's cool. She'll probably be good there. Let's see her kit actually. She's a wind bow support unit. Not really sure about her her lore is. I didn't read the adventure details, but yeah, since like you like her so much, wanna go over her kit right
Yeah,
now?
sure.
Like, you can read it though. Yeah.
Yeah. So her first skill is Fairy. I always wonder if it's pronounced differently. Is it Fairy or just still Fairy? Never mind. It's it's called Fairy Magic. It's a shareable skill with 3 skill points. Cost of 3. It deals wind damage to enemies directly ahead, reduces their strength by 20% for 15 seconds, and fires extra shots equal to the number of butterflies the user currently has summoned. This strength reduction effect will not stack. When the user has 6 or more summoned butterflies, these extra shots reduce enemy defense by 10% for 15 seconds. The defense reduction effect will not stack. Butterfly Kiss is her second skill. Deals wind damage to the target and nearby enemies and additional damage at the location of the user's summoned butterflies. When the user has 6 or more summoned butterflies, this additional damage may inflict poison. Skill Haste is her co-ability. She has a chain co-ability, which is really interesting, especially if you have like characters that need to have a high combo count on your team, because she has combo time as her chain co-ability. Her abilities are Radiant Butterflies 2, which makes her super unique, because her standard attacks, Force Strike, and dash attacks, instead of normal attacks, she summons butterflies that pursue the target, and the ability also grants all teammates a life shield equal to 20% of the user's maximum HP at the start of quests, just like Peony does, I think. She is a bug resistance unit, and she has Flurry Devastation plus 13% as a normal ability. That means when the combo count is higher than 15, she increases her critical rate by 13%. So I've seen her on the live stream. I will also put up a small video of her. It's super interesting. Like, she actually just shoots out fairies instead of usual arrows like bows do. That's super cool.
Yeah. I didn't see the video, so
it's actually they posted a video on Twitter, I think.
All right.
So
how fast are the butterflies though? Like, are they?
They slowly fly to the enemy. I think it wasn't too quickly. Let me just boot it up. You just give me your overall opinion of her while I look this up.
All right. So she looks really good. She looks like her first skill is the big thing for me, because from what it looks like, it's really pretty easy to have more than 6 butterflies, 6 or more. So here's the thing, right? In Ciela, she does a lot of AoE, unavoidable AoE attacks. So getting the strength debuff is actually amazing there, I feel, because it requires less healing skills. It requires, like, it gives you more space to misplay, and defense debuffs are always amazing.
Yeah, and she does both if she has enough butterflies on the field, which is crazy.
On her first skill, yeah, that is crazy.
I wonder what the mods will be.
If you check, like, it only costs 3 skill points to share, and it has 2 side effects, so this probably won't do a lot of damage. I'm guessing around like 800. It's my guess. But Butterfly Kiss is probably her nuke, and when it says like it may inflict poison, it makes me think, like, is this not guaranteed? Like, I know depending on the resistance, every poison is not guaranteed, but it's just that usually they say this inflicts poison, and the wording here is different. It just says damage, additional damage may inflict poison.
I guess it's just not 100% then. That's like, maybe it's like 50% or something.
Yeah, which is okay, I guess. We have good poison inflictors in Wind already. We have Hawk. We have Leif with Tobias. So we don't really need another
Melody.
poison inflictor. Melody, yeah. We don't really need another poison inflictor in wind, so that's okay.
And she's also a support unit, so
yeah,
I guess she's not meant to deal a lot of damage or inflict tons of poison. So
yeah. So this is, you know what? Like the thing that like deals damage, additional damage to the location of the summoned butterflies. So it's gonna be like you're gonna do damage around her, and on the butterflies. This sounds really good for the arrows that Ciela does. That like they just keep on the map.
yes.
Yeah. So maybe that will be good. Like you can damage both Ciela and the arrows at the same time, kind of like Hawk can. But you have more control.
It depends on how. Oh, wait, I wanted to take a look at the video. It kind of depends on how the attack looks, how big it is, I guess. But it seems pretty big. Wait, no, the attack in the video is Butterfly Kiss, and that's a huge AOE. So
yeah. So yeah, that sounds like a good skill. It's probably, I don't know. Honestly, I don't even care that much about the damage mods for her. If they're like just decent, like average, I think it's gonna be good enough because she can decrease defense and strength at the same time. But what I'm curious about is the SP cost. If she has like average damage mods and low SP cost, I think she's gonna be just amazing.
Usually bow units can pretty much spam their attacks.
Yeah.
So I feel like that could be the case, especially because her skill cost is only 3, but on the other hand, you cannot really use both effects when you share the skill because other units do not shoot butterflies, but a strength reduction by 20% is a lot, and even if you use it as a shared skill, I guess it could come in handy to survive more stuff if you use it on a different unit.
Yeah. Also, like, she has a unique center attack, so the SP cost is gonna be different. Hopefully, it's higher than the normal bow.
Yeah, I didn't. Maybe I need to check the video again. But it was interesting. Like they fly to the enemy and then they kind of circle around, and I think they damaged the enemy more than once, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But it does look really cool. So I was super excited. Like she's my main focus on this. Simply on one hand because she's cute and because her kit is so interesting.
Yeah, and Flurry Devastation is always a nice ability in my opinion.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Flurry abilities are just really solid. Especially Flurry Strength and Flurry Devastation. So yeah, that's solid. I don't know really. Yeah, I really like her skills, but abilities like just Flurry Devastation and the unique Serenity attacks. So I don't know. I don't think the abilities are like there's a lot to talk about aside from the butterflies.
Yeah, pretty much. There's just it is pretty straightforward. I mean, it's different from what they did before up until now. Like it's an interesting take. But she's pretty standard, yeah, from the abilities.
But her skills are interesting, like especially her skill 1, in my opinion.
Yeah, and if you just like do a big tornado with her second skill, that's also really cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess that already covers most of it. Yeah, when it comes to her, would you summon for her if you wouldn't have the free summons?
Probably, I'm not sure. We got like I would wait to see the SP cost damage bonds, but looking at her kit right now, like she has a unique, she like plays on a unique style. She has interesting like it looks like her skills are really good, and combo time is always a nice combo ability to have, and she's the first on wind, so that's nice.
Yeah.
That would help a lot of units, like Leif.
Oh, true.
Yeah, but... And I think she, like... Of course, you're not gonna use her on the backline for Hawk. But if Hawk has combo time, he can maintain combo even when he force strike and skills and use skill. Which is something he cannot maintain right now.
Oh, that's true. Then he could use like flurry stuff too.
Yeah. So
Oh,
hopefully
that's
we'll see
interesting.
more combo time in Wind. Because
Yeah.
she's the first one. So yeah. I
Yeah.
hopefully we'll see more. She looks really good. I would probably summon for her.
I didn't even think of the combo time for Hark. Are there? Oh, you know what? Like she's amazing for Lin Yu. Like Lin Yu already doesn't really have a hard time keeping a combo up because she has the combo time, in her spiraled kit. But oh dang, she might be really good for Lin Yu. Like if people have trouble keeping up a combo.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe even units like I don't know, like there's a lot of like, anyone really. Like after we start to get like Flurry Strength and Flurry Devastation prints, like Primal Crisis for example. Combo time just got so much better.
That's crazy.
And everyone can abuse it. So yeah.
I would absolutely summon for her, and I probably will summon for her if I don't pick her up with the free summons. So, whew, she's just so cute. I like fairies, so that's already a win in my book. And I like the fact that she's a bow unit, but she uses a bell to summon fairies.
When I first saw her, I thought it was Human Mercury.
Oh yeah, I see the similarity. Yeah. You're right. But human Mercury with wings.
Yeah.
Okay, so oh right, really important when it comes to Meene. There's a small note that the number of butterflies that she has summoned will be made easier to identify in a future update. So they already know that it's probably a bit difficult to see the butterflies, and they will change that in the future. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's weird though. To like put on the notice.
Yeah, but it's good that they have it there, so people will not complain about not seeing the butterflies or whatever. Mm-hmm. I mean, people will still complain, but
yeah.
Okay. You know what? Since this is your main focus on this banner, I think at least that's how I understood it. Do you want to talk and read about Midgardsormr Zero's kit?
Sure, yeah. So let's first talk about like the least important thing on any dragon, usually.
Yes.
His skill is to just deals damage, but the big thing is, it lowers the wind resistance on an enemy by 10% for the remainder of the quest. That is so cool. That is so cool. And like I was checking on like the calculations, the damage calculations. Mm-hmm. Elemental resistance counts more than defense.
Oh, really?
And so like here's the thing, right? Getting a strength buff, but like a 20% strength buff, is around the same thing as getting a 15% defense debuff on the enemy. Because of how it's calculated. It's not exactly the same thing, but like rounding it up, it's just that like defense debuffs count more than strength buffs. And the elemental resistance, it's even more than defense. So this looks really good. It's for the remainder of the quest. You don't have to maintain that. It's just shapeshift, get it, and for the rest of the quest, the enemy has less resistance to every attack you do, assuming you're using a wind unit. So this looks amazing. This looks really good.
That is absolutely nuts. Yeah. Like if you use a character that can shapeshift early, like, ooh. Yeah. I wonder if you use this. I mean, you usually don't transform before Ciela transforms, but if you like somehow were able to transform before she transforms and put the debuff on her, it would probably reset when she transforms.
Yeah.
So you would have to shapeshift again.
Mm-hmm. And for abilities, we have like just like Midgard, high Midgard. We have 30% HP, 35% HP, and 35% strength, just like any high dragon. You get for free, but he has an extra ability that is Flurry skill 70%. So if you have a combo count of 15% or higher, your skill damage will be increased by 70%. This is really interesting. That's the first ever. Like, we didn't see that on any Wyrmprint, on any adventure weapon or whatever. That's the first time we've seen an ability like this.
That's interesting. And with that, like, if I see it correctly, if you can maintain the 15 combo count, he is, from what I can gather, better than Vayu, who has been to go to since basically he was released.
Yeah.
Because Vayu only, quote unquote, has a 20% strength increase and increases skill damage by 90%. And Midgard not only increases strength but also HP, and he can do the 10% wind resistance debuff, so that is pretty nuts. Like, he's almost he's our new Gala Dragon, I feel like. He's the wind Gala Dragon we've been waiting for.
I think they're not gonna make a Gala. Yeah, like, we didn't get a Gala Dragon for Master Ciela, which was weird, right? We got Thor instead of a Gala Wind Dragon. I think exactly. We're not even getting a Gala Wind Dragon at this point. It's just gonna be Midgard Zero.
Or this maybe I'm super wrong. Bait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he looks amazing. Honestly, like, I mean, people already like, it's pretty clear that I think he sounds really good. I think it's a lot easier to theorize on dragons than adventurers, because it's just like, oh, their abilities are good, the dragon is good.
Yeah, exactly. And he seems extremely good.
Yeah, his abilities look good, and his skill is so good. Like, even if it doesn't do any damage at all, even it's just like 1 damage mod, just 1%.
It would still be amazing, yeah.
It'd still be amazing, like, it's just wind resistance. So, yeah, I'm hyping up for Midgard Zero. He looks so good.
He's also pretty thick.
He is pretty thick.
Damn, like, I'm looking at the video right now, and whew, these are some big thighs. I'm not into dragons, but I understand if people who are going crazy about him. Wait, how to derail the conversation 101 by Quitte.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. She's only like he's not as thick as Fubuki, but yeah, pretty thick.
But just as I read this, like, he is not the same Midgardsormr than the Midgardsormr we have today, right? Because his description is, in the first war of binding, he searched for harmony between people and dragon, then bequeathed his spirit to the next generation at the end of his life. So basically, he is not the same Midgardsormr that we have right now. I mean, we will know that when we play the event, but that's interesting. Just a small side note.
So, yeah. Are you gonna summon for Midgard? Would you summon for Midgard Zero?
I'm not 100. He's amazing. Like, he seems really good. Since, like, I have to ask something really stupid, which I should know, because the resistance reduction does not stack from his attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if 2 different people use the dragon and both use the attack, does it go to 20% or does it stay at 10%? No, it stays at 10%, right? Only one can use it, right? Okay, so because I'm like, people will run it a lot, probably, so I can just continue using my Konohana Sakuya because I just really enjoy her kit and I really love it. But it could be that he probably is way better than Konohana. I just really like her, so I'm happy if I pick him up, let's say that.
Yeah, I can see happening, like, the optimal would be 1 Midgard and 3 Vayus, like, on the team. I can see that happening.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, Because I'm not really sure if I think it's. Yeah, I'm not sure if, like, just from his abilities he can be better than Vayu. I think he can. I might be wrong, but I think he can. But if he can't, the wind resistance reduction for sure makes up for that. So having at least one on the team, it's just guaranteed always optimal. Like, guaranteed.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah.
I just looked it up, and yeah, he's straight up better than Konohana Sakuya, so I probably need him. So if I get him, yeah. Sorry.
He looks really, really, really good.
Super interested in him, yeah. I guess I need him. I guess I really want him. Now that I think about it, I guess I will maybe throw a few summons more at the screen if I don't get him.
I am gonna summon. I'm gonna use my free summons, and like depending on the situation, I'm already thinking like, from what I'm seeing, I could skip Zena. I could afford to skip Zena. I could afford to skip Meene. But if Midgard is just like really that good, I'm gonna use my spark on getting another copy just to save my stones.
Ooh.
Because I'm probably gonna stone him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I have 4 stones right now.
Stones. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. I don't think I have enough stones. I need to check how many stones I have. Did we get any like recently?
Kind of. I know we got a we got a present from Okada after the TSG.
Okay, I do not have a single stone right now.
Yeah, and we also got like 2 stones on the Battle Royale.
Oh, I need to play that more.
Yeah. I got my 2 stones from that already, so.
Oh, okay. Gotta go beat some people that spam stickers all the time.
Yeah. Farm Battle Royale, guys. It's actually really, like, the rewards are actually solid.
Yeah, but please actually play it. Don't just stand around.
Not gonna lie, I've just AFK'd sometimes because I was lazy. I'm sorry, Quitte.
I will forgive you, but I hope you will do better in the future.
I usually play. It's just one of these days, I was just I don't want to play it, but I need the stones. But yeah,
it's okay. So yeah, I guess we should wrap this up. This is already almost 40 minutes long again.
Oh.
Yeah, time flies by when I talk to you, my baby. So yeah, I think this is a nice banner. Not really anything to must have. I would say maybe Midgard for Master Ciela. But I don't think that you need Meene or Gala Zena for the next upcoming month. Do you share this opinion with me? I feel like you do.
Yeah, I agree. Like even Midgard, I don't think he's like, if he's gonna be better, like if he ends up being better than Vayu, I don't think it's gonna be like a big difference, like Mars was with other dragons, or Thor is with other dragons, or I don't know, Cat's Sheath is with some dragons and some characters. So even if he's better than Vayu, ends up being better than Vayu, I don't think it's a must-have. You can probably get away in Master Ciela in pubs with Vayu. So this banner, like, do your free summons if you feel like you really want some of these units, or they end up being really good and we're wrong, just like I always am. You can go for it. But yeah, from what I can tell, like it's you can skip, but it's a good banner.
It absolutely is, especially if you're a new player.
Yeah, if you're a new player, just summon.
Yeah. Something very important that I need to say, like, if you use your free summons and you do not summon by yourself with your resources, and you do not get, like, for example, you get Gala Zena, do not use your, I would say, do not use your resources to summon more for Meene or Midgard, because they will be on the showcase after this, which means that you will be able to use more free summons to try and get him. That's my advice, which I will not follow personally. I will just summon on the Gala because I'm stupid like that. Because apparently, like mathematically, the chances of getting Meene and Midgar are higher on a normal banner, even though the 5-star rate is higher. The rate of getting these 2 units is higher on the normal banner than on the Gala banner. I'm pretty sure that I think Straight Lace or had a video about that on his channel where he did the math, and I'm too stupid to understand it. But if he says it's like that, then I believe it. I believe it. So,
but it would have to be like if they're the focus. If they're the focus on a normal banner, the odds of getting them are higher.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah. But
if there's a wind focus next time, that would suck.
It still is a good banner, like nonetheless. It's a Gala. Come on.
Yeah, but on the last day of the Gala, we will know which kind of banner will happen. So
yeah. So in my opinion, you should save at least 30k Warmind because that's a spark.
Isn't it 36k?
Yeah, but we have 5 tenfold.
Oh,
free
yeah,
tenfold.
you're right. Absolutely, yep.
So I would save at least 30k. They're giving a lot of Warmind in tickets, so that's not that hard to achieve.
Yeah, and also don't forget to grind out the Halloween event, which was added, where you can get a lot of tickets.
Yeah, get the solo on Agito, High Dragon, and Void battles too. That's extra Warmind. That's almost 1k Warmind, I think.
Yes, and the Void battles where somewhere is at 2, so.
So yeah, good banner. Can't skip, but it's a good banner.
It's a good banner. So I guess that's it. Thank you so much for being here with me, talking about these new units. It's always a lot of fun having you here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
And everyone, I know we already said it, but and it's not just a meme. It's I honestly mean it. Go follow Lerart on Twitter. He needs it for his self-esteem.
Yeah, it boosts my ego.
It boosts his ego. And if you enjoyed this, please leave a like, maybe a comment what you think about this banner, and subscribe for more Dragalia Lost shenanigans. And with it, I say bye. Lerart, do you have any last words?
Bye.
Alright, bye. Let's go.
Okay.
Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Gaming Quitte, the most delicious Quitte. Oh my god, I'm messing up my own catchphrase. Okay, let's do this again.